On day 1, I spawned in as a lava crocodile inside of my beautiful swamp home.
My son, you are different.
Just then, deadly blasts began exploding everywhere all around us, and all of the crocs began to panic. Dad, what's happening?
It's finally our time to attack. As promised, us hippos have been hiding in the shadows for too long. But now, these swamps will belong to us!
What? The hippos all rushed in and began to take out any crocodile they could find.
Son, we need to leave, now!
My parents jumped into the water and began to swim away. But as I followed, yeah! What? Oh no! I can't touch water? More hippos then flooded in and separated us.
Son, our entire swamp is in danger. Leave! Save yourself!
On day 2, I ran through the swamp while the hippos were claiming its land all around me. Thankfully, though, I was able to escape. Phew, that was close. Yeah, dude. Huh? I turned and realized that I was on a yacht surrounded by humans. Yeah, this yacht party is lit. Yeah. Oh no, I was about to leave, but
What the? A croc is on the boat? Ah!
she pulled out her sword and began to chase me. Ah! I began to run frantically through the ship, which caught more of the players' attention. Sorry! It wasn't long until I turned the corner, and there, sitting in a room, was a strange lava scale. Whoa, is that connected to me? I ran up to get it, but one of the players cut me off and hit me. Yeah! Because of this, I unleashed a deadly lava burst, which set everything around us on fire.
I spent so many diamonds on this boat! No!
The entire ship began to shake, and within seconds, it sunk. Oh no! I was stuck in the water, and with no way out, I passed out. I woke up and noticed I was in the middle of a strange field. What the? Ouch! Looking over, I saw that players were all lined up with enchanted golf clubs.
That stupid lizard destroyed my boat! First one to hit it and take it down will win a crazy strong prize!
Oh no! On day 3, the players began to golf balls straight at me. Wah! I did my best to dodge throughout the golfing course, but nothing I did worked. Ow!
I call that a birdie!
I thankfully made it cover just in time. Phew.
A first timer.
Huh? I turned and saw an ice owl was hiding as well.
Those players captured another animal, huh? Welcome to the club.
Well, we should work together then and get out of here. The owl liked my confidence, and the two of us tried to stealthily escape, but sadly, we ran out of cover.
Great.
I looked over, though, and saw next to us was a golf cart. I think I have an idea. We both burst through the pile of rubble, and we're driving the golf cart. Ah!
Are you sure you know how to drive this thing?
Not really! Through all the chaos, the players spotted us.
It knows how to drive?
How? We were about to escape until I looked over and saw the same lava scale I saw on the boat earlier. Whoa, I have to have it. On day 4, I jumped out of the golf cart and ran to grab the scale. As I did, the lava intensified within my body, and I burned brighter than ever. I grew larger in size and now had 10 hearts. I feel incredible. One of the players ran up to me with their sword, but I let out a new lava beam right at them.
No! First the ship and now me? Oh!
More players began to enter, so the ice owl and I escaped.
We actually did it! Thank goodness I met another swamp protector.
A swamp protector? What's that? The owl was shocked and led me to a dock surrounded by 7 statues, each representing a different animal. as we stepped foot inside, the crocodile and owl statues activated. Whoa, what does this mean?
Beats me. This has been here for ages.
Well, maybe finding the other animals here is the key to stopping the hunter hippos. Suddenly, we heard a shout from outside the base.
You guys are annoying!
What was that? On day 5, I followed the noise until coming across a battle-torn beach. Mechanical insects were all around, hurting poor, innocent frogs.
You're my new dinner!
That's just weird! Ah!
Hey, leave them alone! I ran in through the chaos, and with my lava attack, I was able to knock one of them back.
New threat detected! Return to the nest!
With that, all of the bugs retreated.
You saved us! Please, mister, we need your help!
Confused, I followed the frogs until I arrived at their destroyed lily pad home.
A crocodile? Ah! Ignore him. Look, those insects came by and kidnapped our poison frog king. Please, he's a swamp protector. We'll do anything to make sure he's okay.
Another swamp protector. Okay, how about a deal? If I save him, then you guys will help me save my swamp. The frogs happily agreed.
Follow me, you gross reptile.
I followed the mean frog, who led me to a grocery store.
The only way to defeat those bugs is in there. A super glue gun.
You cannot be serious.
It's the only way. Now go.
On day 6, I entered the grocery store, but as I stepped foot inside, I saw nothing but skeletons. They were all roaming around, just shopping.
Ooh, a new leg is only $10. Yeah, but a head is 15. I'm going to be so much smarter. Oh,
I gotta be careful. I began to cautiously walk through the aisles, looking for the super glue gun. But just then, one of the skeletons spotted me.
hey, you're not made of bones. Get him.
Oh no! Tons of the cashiers then ran in and surrounded me. One pulled a lever, which caused me to fall right through the floor. Ah! I had landed on a conveyor belt, which led me right to my death. So that's how they make their parts. Oh no! I ran on the conveyor belt, trying my best to find a way off. But the longer I was on it, the more deadly obstacles I had to avoid. Whoa! I got closer to the grindstone, and just before it could grab me, I blasted my lava beam, which destroyed the entire thing. That was close. I safely made it off of the belt and was making my way back to the store when...
You escaped?
This isn't good. I bit into him once, completely taking it down. Take that! I started walking back out and realized there in front of me was the super glue gun. Yeah, there it is. On day 7, I ran up and grabbed the super glue gun. But as I did, all the skeletons snapped towards me.
It escaped our conveyor belt of doom. Yeah, and he's taking our super glue gun.
They began to charge at me again, but suddenly...
Wait! This guy's made of lava.
Yeah? The skeletons then all led me to a room full of arrows.
If you can turn all these arrows into fire arrows, we'll let you take the gun.
Okay, with that, I unleashed my lava beam at all the arrows, which transformed them into fire arrows. All the skeletons then began to jump around and celebrate.
Hip, hip, hooray! Yes, now I can sell them for triple the price.
Well, I'm glad I can help. By the way, why do you even have a super glue gun?
How else do you expect our bones to stick together?
Right. With that, I left the skeletons and made it back to the frog village.
Whoa, the hideous, disgusting beast actually got it. Come on.
I sadly followed them all the way to the clockwork bug's nest. And there inside of it was the poison frog.
Help!
On day 8, I charge into the nest. But before I could make it to his cage, 2 of the insects blocked my path.
Leave now before we kill you!
Not until you let that frog free.
Those frogs always eat bugs. It's time we give them a taste of their own medicine.
Huh? I looked over and saw that they had a full-on dinner table being prepared. You're gonna eat him? Not a chance. The insects were angry and charged in towards me. But once I pulled out the glue gun, they were blasted to the side. Their gears were stuck in place and they couldn't move.
Call in the big one.
Big one? Just then, I was launched to the side. Yeah! I turned around, only to see their leader was a huge mech spider.
Looks like we'll have to add a crocodile to the menu!
Oh no! I dodged one of its slams and tried my best to shoot at it with the super glue, but it wasn't working. The spider was just too big. How do you even eat? You're robots! Ah! I was hit away and saw there in front of me was another lava scale. Bingo! I raced towards it and picked it up. Because of this, I began to upgrade once again. I now had 15 hearts. My body grew stronger in size, and I was now more powerful.
Dinner will start early!
He went in to bite down onto me one more time, but I charged up my claws and unleashed a huge lava explosion, melting and taking it down. Whoa, I did it. With that, I went over and broke the poison frog out of his cage.
That was amazing. I'll do whatever it takes to show you my gratitude.
Sweet, because I'm gonna need your help taking down the hunter hippos. On days 9 to 10, I made it back to the docks with the poison frog and saw that his statue activated. Sweet. I also saw that my owl friend made the two of us a home.
We're gonna need a safe hideout while we take back our swamp.
Agreed. I got to work building him up a nice poisonous lily pad home, so he felt nice and free. I hope you like it.
It's perfect. I'm glad someone's finally uniting the swamp protectors.
What happens when I find all of them?
The rise of the hunter hippos has been expected for some time. Once they fully claim the swamp, all animals will be forced to bow down to them. But it's been said the swamp protectors would rise and take back their home.
Whoa, I better find the rest then. But just then, I heard someone screaming nearby. Oh no, help me! What's going on? I ran out of the base to see that a lone villager was being chased by lava-fied pillagers. He's gonna eat me! Don't worry, I'm coming. Without hesitation, I jumped into the river to swim across and realized with my new upgraded form, I wasn't hurt by water anymore. Whoa, nice. Please, someone, anyone. Oh, right, take this. I shot out my lava beam attack at the pillager, but it was completely unaffected. Oh no. On days 11 to 12, the villager was able to escape because of my distraction. But now, the pillager was after me. Just then, a large boulder slammed right into him, taking him down. What the? I looked over to see a large stone bear had saved me.
Lava Crocodile! Looks like I got here just in the nick of time.
Whoa, you must be another swamp protector. I need your help, too.
I know you're trying to stop the hunter hippos, but right now, we have an even bigger problem.
The bear then brought me to the outskirts of a burned down swamp village. What happened?
More pillagers like that corrupted one keeps destroying the swamp, and I won't help until they're all gone.
Okay, how do I stop them then? The stone bear threw me over a map with coordinates to an obsidian cave.
Here lies the key to stopping them. Take them down, I'll join you on your mission.
I followed it until reaching a cave entrance. But as I approached the cave, I heard voices echo out from inside.
Be warned, all who enter here!
So, stay away!
Okay, yeah, not gonna happen. On days 13 to 14, I made it inside the obsidian cave, where there was a massive pit of darkness. And on the other side was a set of obsidian claws. All right, looks like I'm in the right place. I began to leap across the gap, using the natural pillars as platforms. But just then, small obsidian golems appeared around the cave.
We said stay away! Hey!
They began to throw countless amounts of obsidian right at me. Most hit me back and almost knocked me in the pit. Hey, cut it out! I quickly tried to rush across, but when I reached the last gap, the jump was just too far. All right, here goes nothing. I shot my lava explosion down at my feet, which launched me up and over the gap. Yeah! Now there, I was able to grab the obsidian claws and put them on.
Halt, you overgrown lizard!
Suddenly, I was captured in a cage of obsidian. Whoa! Come on, guys!
No one takes out claws and gets away with it!
In my frustration, I clawed out, cutting easily through the wall. Haha! What about now?
It seems we were mistaken.
Yes. So sorry. You can have them.
With that, both of the golems ran off in fear. Yeah, that's what I thought. On days 15 to 16, I made it back to the Stone Bear, where I saw the Pillager Outpost. The place was completely covered in lava and crawling with corrupted Pillager guards.
Good to see you got the claws. Now, all we need to do is sneak in there, steal the lava scale. That will revert them all back to normal.
Sounds easier than done. Look at all the guards.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Okay. I followed the bear's lead as we snuck up closer to the outpost walls. And as we did,
What was that?
Okay, get ready.
the bear then pulled up some stone from the ground and threw it out away from the walls.
What's going on over there? Come on!
Corrupted pillagers began to rush out of the base to investigate and left their place completely open.
Ow!
The bear and I snuck into the gate behind them and made our way to the main tower. It's gotta be in here. Once inside, we looked around until finding a lava-fied food bowl? What's this doing here? But as I said this, a pillager ran into the room.
What the? Intruders! Wake him up!
No! I rushed up, and because of my new obsidian claws, I could actually take him down now. But as I looked out, I saw rising out of a large pool of lava was a corrupted lava monster? On days 17 to 18, the lava monster instantly began to fire out globs of molten lava at me. Whoa! Wait, did that thing eat the lava scale? The bear and I split up as we charged towards the monster.
If we eat this croc, maybe we'll get more scales!
Why does everyone want to eat me?
I began slashing down the pillagers, doing everything I could to keep them away. But just then, I looked back to see the stone bear getting blasted back by the monster. No! I rushed in and pushed the bear out of the way, taking the molten attack head on. Oh yeah? Two can play at that game. The monster roared again as I ran up, and with one final obsidian slash, I took him down. This caused the lava scale to fall on the floor, and because of this, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and now could shoot out a glob of lava that would create magma blocks. Sweet! With the scale now in my possession, all the corrupted pillagers returned to normal.
That was weird. Sorry about that. We won't destroy the swamp anymore.
That's right. The bear and I left. But as we were making our way back home, we came across the deadly hippos. There were cages all around with different swamp creatures inside, and some of them were even working for him.
Keep working, you worthless animals! Bow to your new king!
I saw that amongst the group were my parents. Mom, Dad!
We must leave or we'll be captured just like them.
With no other choice, the two of us left. On days 19 to 21, the stone bear and I made our way back to my base. Once we did, the bear statue had activated.
My goodness, you already have half of the other swamp protectors.
Yep, and we're gonna need them all to take back the swamp and stop those hippos. But first, let's get you a place to stay. I got to work building up a nice and protective stone bear den for him to live in.
Thanks.
As I finished though, a random arrow came flying in and landed at my feet? Whoa! Who shot that?
I missed. Hurry, grab it.
I'll get the cage ready. Oh no, is something coming to attack the base? I ran out to see that some players had captured a platypus next to a river.
Finally. We gotcha.
Man, I've always wanted a platypus. What do you think it'll taste like after we cook it?
What the? Hey, I taste horrible. Please don't eat me.
That's not good. I should do something. On days 22 to 26, I snuck my way closer to the cage as the players were setting up a furnace.
All right, little guy, come here.
Oh, no you don't. I charged in and shot out my glob of lava right at their feet, turning the ground into magma. Yo! Hot, hot, hot! As the players ran around frantically, I rushed up and slashed open the cage, freeing the platypus.
Whoa, the lava croc? You saved me!
Yeah, great to meet you too. Now, come on! The two of us safely made our escape and swam down the river.
Whoa, you're so cool, and just like my brother.
What do you mean?
My brother, the water platypus. He's one of the swamp protectors too. He's staying at my place to keep a low profile.
Seriously? Well, I need to see him right now. The platypus then led me over to a small wooden blockage in the middle of the river. This is your house?
Trust me, you'll see.
We swam down into the water and went inside, only to see the place was like a giant wooden maze. Whoa.
Yep, welcome to Casa de Beavertail. And the one and only owner is yours truly. What did you just say?
Coming around the corner were two crabs. They swam at us and began to try and pinch us with their powerful claws. Hey, back off! I shot out my lava at them, pushing them back.
Yeah, you'll pay for that. Hey, what are you doing in my home? Your home? This is our crib now. Yeah, and your brother sure was a pushover. What? Don't worry, he's still alive. We needed someone for Big Al's game.
Who's Big Al? Just then, we heard a booming voice echo throughout the maze.
Oh, we have guests.
If you want this place back, then you're gonna have to win it back. And Big Al loves his games.
All right, what do I need to do?
Find the prisoner at the center of the maze before Al grabs you. If you do that, you can have your home back. If not, you'll be Big Al's dinner.
Okay, you're on. On days 30 to 32, I got ready to swim in the game with Big Al.
Ready, set, go!
I dashed into the maze, turning every corner as fast as I could. Throughout it, though, there were dangerous traps, like soul sand bubble streams, which would push me around, and exploding moss? Yeah! The entire place then began to shake because of my scream.
I've got you now.
That must be Big Al. Oh no! I continued to swim as fast as I could through the maze, ignoring the traps around me when... Wait, you're a giant lobster? Ah!
Gotcha.
The lobster rushed in, trying to grab me with its massive claws. But I was quick on my feet. I shot out a lava glob right at him, causing the floor to become magma.
Yeah.
With the opening above him, I was able to split fast. And after swimming for a while longer, I had arrived at the last hall and saw that the center was barricaded by wood blocks. All right, not for long. I sped up and slashed directly through it, making it to the center of the maze. There in a cage was the water platypus and a lava scale. Yeah.
The Lava Crocodile? You came to save me?
No.
On days 33 to 35, I swam towards the cage to free the water platypus. But before I could reach it, I was hit by lobster claws. Yeah! Hey, I found the treasure. I win.
Oh no, these aren't the rules anymore. My house, my rules.
He rushed in and began to slash into me with his powerful claws. Yeah! I tried to fight back, but he rushed in again. And as he did, I dodged out of the way, which caused him to crash into the platypus's cage. Haha! Nice try. My words only angered him though, as he lashed towards me. Wah! Big Al was about to take me down with one final attack when suddenly I was pushed out of the way. What the? I looked over and saw that the water platypus had come to save me.
Grab the scale! I'll hold him off!
Come here, you cheater!
Big Al fiercely chased after the platypus, which gave me the opportunity to grab the next lava scale. Because of this, I began to upgrade. I grew larger in size and gained 5 more hearts. Yeah! But as I looked over, the water platypus was chased into a corner. Hold on! I rushed in, and in my newly upgraded form, I could attack with my lava tail to take down Big Al in one final hit. Yes!
Phew, that was a close one. Thanks for saving me. I deserve what happened after hiding from the hippos here. But with you, we may actually stand a chance.
On days 36 to 39, I quickly returned to my base with the water platypus. I got to work building them a nice river home that was much more their size. All right, here you go.
Not as roomy as my brother's place, but it'll do.
I then went over and noticed that the next statue had lit up inside of the base. Yes, just a few more to go. But as I said this, a thunderstorm suddenly rolled in over the entire place. What's going on? An enormous lightning bolt struck in the middle of the area, and something ran by me fast. What was that?
Bozo! Did you see that?
I turned around and saw that the owl was angrily flying towards me. What's wrong?
It's that flash of lightning! It plucked one of my feathers as it ran by! Oh, the nerve!
Wait, that was lightning. It could be another swamp protector. As I said this, I noticed that there was a huge trail on the ground. The yellow flash was running so fast that it had burned the ground. I began to follow the trail until I finally came to the open desert. While I was going through the area, I saw a bunch of vultures trying to attack a baby jaguar. On days 40 to 44, I rushed in and started using my lava blast to scare them away. Once they were gone, I went to check on the jaguar. Are you okay, little guy? Once it saw me, though, it bolted away. What the? Hey, come back! I began to chase after it across the hot desert, and I almost caught up when it turned around and shot lightning at me. Ow!
Haha, you can't catch me!
Because of its blast, the ground underneath us suddenly opened into an enormous pothole. I then looked up and noticed that we were now inside a cave full of lava.
Help! Please!
Behind me was the baby jaguar that was stuck on a small island. Don't worry, I got you. I went to it, and it began to ride on top of me as we escaped. We were almost at the exit of the cave, but it was blocked.
Ah! We're gonna get trapped here!
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I used my lava bite and chomped right through the rubble, making a big enough hole for the both of us. With this, we safely made it out of the cavern and back into the desert. All right, that was a close one.
Thank you, Lava Crocodile! I'm sorry I hurt you and took your friend's feather.
It's all right, but wait, you have lightning powers? Are you one of the swamp protectors?
Yeah, or at least my mom is. Come on, I'll take you to her.
On days 45 to 47, I followed the baby jaguar as they led me to the entrance of the large coliseum. As we approached, we were ambushed by a pack of others.
There's the prince! Arrest the kidnapper!
Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Before I could explain myself, though, I was shocked with electricity and began to pass out. I woke up and saw that I was inside a huge coliseum. All around me was a large crowd. This can't be good. As I looked around, I saw that there was a lava scale in the middle. Oh, hey, I started to run towards it. But in a sudden flash, I was blocked by an electric jaguar queen. Am I in trouble?
Why wouldn't you be? You took off with my son. Kingdom! You have seen this criminal abduct my son. What punishment suits him?
Come on already!
Wait! The Lava Croc didn't do anything wrong! It was me!
In a flash of light, the baby ran down in front of me.
I was the one who messed with him and his friends, but despite that, he saved me!
Is that so? Well then, Crocodile, I will show you mercy, but you must leave our kingdom at once!
What? No, I need your help. You're one of the swamp protectors. We have to team up against the hunter hippos.
Those hippos are the reason we left the swamp in the first place. They're too strong. You should run too.
Please, there has to be some way I can convince you.
Well, in that case, I invoke the Trial of the Storm.
The what now? On days 48 to 52, the Jaguars sped out in the arena in a flash, leaving me in the center. The sky above me then started to turn into a storm.
The first part of the Trial of the Storm is to survive. If you can survive until the storm runs out, then we will move on to the final part of the trial.
All right, sounds easy enough. Who am I fighting? But as I said this, lightning started blasting all around me.
Yeah!
Begin!
Lightning started to shoot all across the entire place. And since I was so big, I had trouble trying to dodge every one of them.
Yeah!
I gotta think of something fast! I shot out my lava and formed a platform of magma blocks to hide under. Yes, but just then,
Hey, quit hiding!
the electric jaguar shot her own bolt, destroying it. Hey! I looked up and saw that the storm, though, was about to fade. But one last lightning bolt struck me and left me with half a heart. Yeah! Even with low health, I knew I had to continue dodging until all of it stopped. Yes, I did it.
Impressive, Crocodile. But now you move to our second and last trial.
In another flash, the queen jumped into the arena herself.
You have to beat me in a race.
What? How? Before I could react, though, the entire arena started to shift until it became an enormous racetrack. On days 53 to 56, I was getting ready to race the queen. I better not mess this up.
On your mark, get set, go!
The two of us immediately set off sprinting. The queen was already outspeeding me, though, while I went as fast as I could. Our first obstacle was a huge hurdle that both of us had to get over. She easily jumped over it with her lightning fast speed, while I had to take a more direct approach. Rah!
Keep up, Crocodile.
Our next obstacle was a huge pit that we had to jump over. And because of our speed, the queen was able to easily land on the other side. I got this! Using my lava blast, I timed a huge explosion, propelling me to the other side in front of her. Yes! With my advantage, I was able to arrive at the last obstacle first, which were multiple braziers I had to light up. Ha! I got this! I began to blast them one by one, but before I could light the last one, I heard a loud clap of thunder. What the? I looked around and saw the queen had lit all of them in a huge blast and crossed the finish line?
Well, well, Lava Croc. It's clear who is the winner here today. I'm sorry, but I can't grant your request.
No, but you can't. The whole swamp's in danger.
You had your chance. Now leave before I make you.
As she said this, one of the walls in the Colosseum burst open, revealing the hippos.
Destroy everything, men! Especially those jaguars!
What? No!
The queen began to rush in to protect her people, and I knew that I had to do something. I went to the center and picked up the lava scale, and as I did, I began to upgrade. I now had 30 hearts, and I gained a thick obsidian skin, which gave me full armor. Sweet! Now, time to deal with them. I went straight to the hippos and started blasting them as they were attacking the jaguars.
Oh no! It's the Lava Croc! Get him!
They tried using their weapons on me, but since my skin was thicker, I now stood a chance. I used my lava blast, which promptly made them retreat and leave them alone. The jaguars cheered, and the queen went beside me.
Lava Croc, I can't thank you enough for saving my people. It's clear now that we aren't safe anywhere. I will join you in your quest to drive the hippos away.
Sweet. Thanks. On days 60 to 63, I returned to the base with the electric jaguars. And since we were back, the queen brought her son over to the owl.
Now, what do we say?
I am sorry.
Oh, don't worry. It was time for a feather cut anyway.
With that out of the way, I went ahead and built them a brand new home to replace the ones the hippos destroyed. Once I was done, I went back to the statues and saw that another one had activated. All right, we're almost done. Just need one final swamp protector. As I was at the statues, though, I found a letter underneath the last one. Dear Crocodile, I've heard of what you've done to help the swamp. Come to my ranch so I can reward you with the lava scale. Sweet! I looked up at the unlit statue and saw that it was in the shape of a giant snake. This must be from the last swamp protector. The letter came with a map, and once I followed it, I found myself in the middle of a large, abandoned ranch with a bunch of snakes all around.
What are you doing here?
I was invited?
Oh, right. Come with us. You are safe here.
Thanks. The snakes then brought me inside of the abandoned building. And there, waiting for me, was the enormous shadow snake with the lava scale.
Hello, Lava Croc. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Same here. Can't turn down an invitation from someone who wants to help the swamp.
Yes, which is why it pains me to do this.
All of a sudden, the doors behind me were slammed shut, and a large cage fell on top of me. Yeah! What's going on?
You see, this swamp has been too boring for too long. The hippos finally made it interesting, and I don't want you to ruin it. Take him away.
No! I started to fight back and blast out my lava at the snakes.
Ah, this one burns, boss.
Yeah! Do I have to do everything myself around here?
The shadow anaconda rushed in and bit into me with the shadow bite. Ah! What did you do to me?
It's shadow toxin, a toxin that makes you very weak. Snakes, take him to the cellar.
On days 69 to 73, I was locked behind bars underneath the Shadow Anaconda's ranch. No, now how am I gonna stop the hippos?
Well, he got you locked in here too, huh?
While I was thinking of what to do, another snake slithered out from the shadows. Who are you?
I'm the Shadow Anaconda, or at least I was. My brother, he threw me in here and took my rightful place because I didn't want to help the hippos. You're the Lava Croc though, aren't you? If you help me take him down, then I'll help you with whatever you need.
The snake then threw me a potion, and after drinking it, I could feel all my strength coming back. Now that I was back to full health, I was strong enough to break open the bars, setting us free.
Hey, go check that out. Hurry, follow me.
The brother and I quickly ran outside before we could get captured by the snakes.
What I gave you was the last anti-venom I had to stop the shadow toxin. If we're gonna defeat my brother, then you'll need to help me make another one.
He threw me down a list of ingredients. Let's see, sugarcane, a mushroom, and milk from a golden cow?
It's a special cow that we have because its milk has healing properties. You have to sneak into the barn where they keep her. Do you think you can handle it?
Okay, no sweat. On days 74 to 77, I began to look for the antitoxin ingredients. First, I found some sugarcane near a river and some mushrooms from the forest. All right, now time for the real test, the golden cow. I made my way to the barn where I saw a bunch of snakes guarding its entrance. I better be careful and not get caught. I went to the back and used my lava blast to launch myself into the window. Haha, yeah!
What was that?
Uh-oh! Before the snakes could find me, I hid and saw that there were 2 snake guards next to the golden cow. Okay, just gotta be sneaky.
Well, thankfully, it was nothing. It might have been a squirrel. I can't imagine what I would do if we had to face down the Lava Croc. I might freak out.
Hi?
Well, I'm freaking out. Get him. I'll call the others.
Oh, no, you don't. I quickly used my lava blast to take both of the snakes down. But because of this, the other snakes heard all the noise.
Hey, what's going on in there?
All right, got the golden milk. Time to go. On days 78 to 80, I came back to the brother, and once I handed him the golden cow milk, he was able to make another dose of antitoxin. I have an idea, but I need you to trust me. The snake agreed and gave me the potion as he began to slither back to the farm. Okay, time to get to work. I began to make an enormous pit and a trap that makes the floor fall once the giant snake goes on top of it. Perfect. Right as I finished though, I could already hear the sounds news of something huge slithering nearby.
This better work!
The brother was being chased by the giant shadow snake, who was very angry.
You teamed up with the Lava Croc? You've gone too far, brother.
The two brothers continued slithering, but because of the shadow snake's large size, he fell right into the hole. Yes! Time to take care of you once and for all. I was about to hit the large snake with the anti-venom when suddenly he let out a burst of shadow energy, teleporting all of us into a strange dimension. This isn't good.
Now we're fighting on my terms.
The shadow snake charged straight towards us, biting into me and weakening me again. Yeah!
You're gonna regret this. The hippos are gonna rule the swamp.
Since we were inside his domain, he was extremely fast for me to even see. It landed another shadow bite, but I retaliated with one of my lava blasts. As the two of us fought, I kept trying to find an opening to feed him the antitoxin, but I just couldn't find one.
You're going down. My venom is coursing through you as we speak.
Wait, that's it! I ran away from the snake and began to drink the antitoxin. And right when I did, he charged in and bit me again.
You're done for.
Oh, am I?
What? Why do I taste golden milk?
Because he bit me, the snake was infected by it and started to grow weaker.
Fozo! Catch!
The brother then threw the lava scale at me, and as I caught it, I felt myself upgrading. I now had 35 hearts and became the most powerful swamp protector ever. Yes! While in its weakened state, I used my newly upgraded obsidian blast, taking it down once and for all. Why did it have to be this way? As it disappeared, I saw that the brother began to absorb all of the shadow energy flying around until he became the shadow snake himself. Whoa! Using his newfound power, he let out another burst of shadow energy, taking us out of the dimension.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Fozo. And now I have a few words for those hunter hippos who turned my brother.
Me too. Come on. On days 86 to 90, as the two of us made it back to the swamp, we came across a strange base sticking up out of the water. This can't be good. We snuck closer up to see an army of the hunter hippos.
Attention!
Oh no, hurry, hide! We took cover just as their leader got onto the stage.
Brothers! We are on the verge of ruling the swamp. But as you all know, we've been stopped by none other than the Lava Crocodile. I know you're all mad, but he will have to surrender to us after we show him this.
Suddenly, the leader turned to reveal my mom and dad.
If he ever wants to see them again, he'll have to get through me.
What? I need to save them.
What are you, crazy? We can't take them on without the others.
Because of our argument, the hippos took notice of us.
Hey, it's the Lava Crocodile! What are you waiting for? Get them!
They started charging right in, but before they could attack, the snake used his shadowy powers to teleport us away. On days 91 to 94, the shadow snake safely teleported us to the base. Whoa, thanks for getting us out of there. Come on. I built him up a shadowy farmhouse for the snake so that he could have a nice place to rest. Once it was finished, I noticed that the final swamp protector statue had been activated. Yes. All right, it's finally time. I then gathered around every one of the protectors to tell them what we saw at the hunter's base.
Fozo, that's horrible. What do you want us to do?
I need to save my parents, and the only way to do that is by defeating the hunter hippos once and for all. Once I said this, all of the swamp protectors started to roar out and cheer.
We're with you, Fozo.
We'll do everything in our power to save them.
You guys are the best. I can't imagine what I'd do without you guys. All right, now let's go save my family and the entire swamp. On days 95 to 99, the other swamp protectors and I arrived at the entrance of the Hippo base. And as we did, I saw that the hunter leader was standing right next to my parents.
Well, we meet again, Lava Croc. I'll give you a choice. If you surrender, I'll let your folks free. If you don't, then none of you are getting out of here alive.
I'll never surrender the swamp to you. You're the one that's going down.
All right then, brothers, attack!
With that, all the hunter hippos began to charge at all of us. The 7 of us charged into them and began to use our individual powers to rampage. Grah! With all the chaos happening, I was able to get to my parents' cage while the hippos were distracted.
Bozo, you're all right.
I tried my best to break it, but it just wouldn't budge. Yeah, it's like this thing is fireproof.
Well then, it's certainly not ice-proof.
The owl swooped in and started freezing the side. And once it was frozen, I was able to break it. Yes, we did it.
Oh, my son, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. But you both need to get out of here. Please, make sure they're safe.
You got it.
As the owl flew out with my parents, I felt the ground shake around me. I turned around and saw that I was now face to face with the hunter hippo leader.
You've stopped us for the last time, Croc. Now I'll make you pay.
On day 100, I charged right in towards him, about to attack with a vicious lava bite. But before I could attack him, he fired a shot from his gun. The blast started to crack my obsidian armor, causing me to take huge amounts of damage.
Ha! You're not so tough after all.
I fired back with a huge blast, and the 2 of us just started trading hits after hit. Because of all the globs of lava I was shooting, I began to transform our entire battlefield into magma blocks.
Ah, that burns!
Once he was getting hurt by the magma, I shot one last obsidian blast, which hit him square in the chest. But as I did, he hit me back with another hit. Ah, that's it. I won't let you terrorize my home anymore.
You are nothing! This swamp belongs to us!
Using my huge jaws, I ran in and hit the hunter leader with the most powerful lava bite I could, finally defeating him once and for all. And with that, my swamp could finally live in peace.